guys, welcome back to my channel and happy new year. As I'm filming this right now, it is that awkward week between Christmas and the new year, and I figured what better time than to sit down and do a vision board. So I'm going to take you guys along what I'm putting on my vision board, how I make it, why you should do one too. Making a vision board every year is one of my favorite things to do. If not an actual vision board with photos and full board of cutouts and whatnot, at least sitting down and writing my goals and my hopes for the next year. Also, any manifestations. I like to get all of that out on paper and just kind of put it into the universe. Last year, all I did was write down my goals in my notebook on a piece of paper, and halfway through the year when all the craziness happened, I looked at that sheet and I was like, oh my god, there's no way that half of these things are actually going to come true. I mean, like, we're on lockdown. But to my surprise, a lot of the big things that I had on my goals for 2020 did come true. We got an amazing apartment, which is like now our dream home. I got a promotion at work. I saved money. I hit my financial goals. So point being, you never know what can happen. And even in a year where I thought there's no way this stuff is gonna happen, it still did. So there is some power to that. That is all I'm saying. And with that being said, I am going to continue to write down my goals, do a vision board, and go all out, because what are you gonna lose, right? But you have everything to gain. So the first thing that I like to do is kind of just like, you know, get in a mood to where you can self-reflect and just open up your mind and your thoughts. I'm gonna journal for a little bit and just kind of like get all of my goals out there. And then we have to collect all of our photos. And then I'm gonna be putting it together in a board. If you're gonna do this with me, let's start brainstorming all of our goals, and I'll share with you what mine are. Last year, my goals I felt like were more like foundation based. I was focused on finances, a good position at work, the promotion I was talking about. I wanted to move into a place that like we could really see ourselves settling into until we did buy a house. And those are all things that kind of built my foundation and maybe perhaps like made me stronger as a person. But this year, as I was reflecting, I realized that a lot of my goals this year are creative based, which is so amazing. I'm focusing on my creativity, this channel, and all of the fun things that I love to do. So I'm super blessed to be in that mindset for this year. So with that being said, some goals. My goals for 2021 is to, one, grow my YouTube channel. I think a number goal would be hit 1,000 subscribers. So we're gonna put that down there. With that being said, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I wanna post consistently every single week. I think that consistency and discipline are two of the big driving factors and themes that I want to focus on this year. So I'm going to write down consistency and discipline. And this is just a rough draft of like jotting things down. Okay, what else? I want to get better at sewing. I am challenging myself to do one sewing project a month. I think it's a very useful skill and it's a dying art in a sense. So if I can get better at that, I know I'll just be a lot happier. So one sewing project a month. That will probably be a video on the channel. Also this year, I really want to launch a website / online shop this year. A place that I can sell just little things that I make, just kind of have a hub for my channel, my creativity, like a portfolio, perhaps a blog. So I'm going to put that down here. Launch website / online shop. This is the year I want to start investing money. Last year I was focused on saving. I want to continue that into this year, but also start learning about the stock market. And that is so daunting and so scary. So if you guys have any tips on that, how to get started, leave them down below, because this year I'm also going to focus on educating and trying. So investing. For my job, I work pretty much commission based, which is, you know, I love working commission because it's kind of like the work you put in is what you get out. It is very rewarding. It could also be a little bit scary if a majority of your income is based off of commission. However, I have mapped out all of my different goals that I want to hit and kind of where that will land me at the end of the year. So I have certain goals that I want to hit. So my manifestation is going to be, I'm going to hit all of my goals at work each month so that I end the year exactly where I want to be. Another thing I want to incorporate into my year is journaling. I used to do it a lot when I was younger and it really helped me. Like I can't really explain it. Just something about getting your thoughts out, getting your fears, your worries, where you're stuck at in life out on paper. There's something really powerful to that. And I don't know why, you know, I kind of lost track of that, you know, the last few years, but that is something that I am trying to incorporate into my daily routine is journaling. I am on day 3 and so far so good. And not only journaling, but manifestations. And manifestations are positive affirmations that you can tell yourself and you're essentially putting it into the universe. So it's like, I am worthy. My voice is enough. I accept money. That's kind of like a bad one, but I say it at work since I work on commission. Little sayings like that. So when I do my photo gathering, I'm gonna look up some good manifestations. I really do feel like for my home goals, I got a lot of that this year. So there's nothing that pertains to our home that I feel like I really need to focus on. I really did spend this whole year decorating, getting it all put together. And I just feel so grateful that we have a beautiful home that we love. So whatever comes my way this year in terms of that, I'm accepting, but there's nothing that I'm seeking out. But I would say one of my other main goals is I am manifesting that all of Joey, my boyfriend's goals, come true this year. He is also super focused right now and motivated to crush his own goals, and there's some really good ones. So I'm putting some of my power towards him. I just want to support him this year. I want to see him reach all of his goals. I think that would be so rewarding for the both of us. So Jojo, you're on my vision board. Alrighty, so we're gonna stop there. We have creativity, my goals for my channel, for being creative, for sewing, launching a website, investing. I have my goals at work, implementing journaling and manifesting, consistency, discipline, and Jojo's goals. So we are going to end it there, and as we look for photos, I'm sure more things are gonna come to mind. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is open up a Google Doc and also open up Pinterest and just start browsing and seeing what stands out. I'm gonna create a board, and this is going to be 2021 vision board. As you can see, my Pinterest feed is shoes, home decor, and fashion. Sounds about right. Podcasts, I love. I want the word discipline. Without self-discipline, success is impossible, period. It's pretty true. Oh, you know what? That one looks way cuter. Once you start looking up quotes, you're locked in. Now, every recommended is going to be a quote, but that is okay. Okay, let's look up journaling. Money is important. It's not the most important thing, but manifesting it is good. Is there like cute little money bags? Oh, ooh. I'm just gonna put this on there. There's one that says money loves me. I hope it does. I really hope it does. I've been super into making these little headbands, so I'm gonna put it on my vision board because it's just more things to make. I also love making polymer clay earrings, and I want to make more of those this year. So I'm also going to put those on my vision board. I mean, ideally, like, I would love to go to Italy. I just like don't really know if that's in the cards. You know what? Duh, you have to put it anyways. Okay, I'm just gonna put it because who knows? Maybe we will wake up one morning and the world will be back to normal and flights to Italy will be super cheap. And then if that's the case, my ass is gonna be there. So this isn't us, but I'm gonna pretend like it is. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, some of these I'm gonna have to write. So I think that from here, I am good with my board. I'm gonna transfer all of these to a Google Doc, and then we're gonna go get it printed and take it from there. That took way longer than expected, but okay, we're headed back to the house to put this together. I am back from printing out all of my vision board little photos. I am going to be using this frame right here. I'm actually just gonna take this down for my bathroom. I will go get more, but I didn't want to make a trip all the way to IKEA today. So it's gonna be this guy that I'm gonna start putting the collage in. So let's get started. Alrighty, so we're gonna remove this. That concludes today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I had so much fun making this vision board. It always makes me feel organized and ready to take on the year. I mean, just having your goals out in front of you and organized, it gives you something to look forward to and to work towards throughout the year, especially placing them somewhere where you're going to see them all the time. Like having it right by my vanity where I sit every single day is a good reminder of what is going to motivate me to accomplish these goals and what I want to work towards. I loved that I shared all of mine with you guys, and I would love to know what your resolutions are for 2021. So go ahead and leave them down in the comment box. While you're there, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe. I would appreciate it so, so much. But that is it for today's video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next week.